Is abortion morally bankrupt? I've realised that abortion is not permissible alongside any principle where aggression is deemed immoral. Considering that any sustainable civilization must be based on non-aggression, this makes abortion totally incompatible with such a system of values. In this video, I will set out why abortion is a dehumanizing act that allows authority to have dangerous levels of control over human life. We can therefore safely conclude that rights are natural, that you are responsible and accountable for your actions, and that rights are not entitlements or privileges. Consider this. An adult of reproductive capacity is responsible for any sexual activity they undertake and is accountable for any outcome from this act. In the event that a life is conceived, both adults involved are responsible for having exercised their rights as adults of reproductive capacity. At this point, various advocates of abortion will try to decouple rights and responsibilities. However, this only occurs with the female involved. The male, on the other hand, will always be held responsible as a parent, but will have no right to be a parent in the eyes of modern society. It should be noted, however, that logically, only those capable of being responsible for their rights deserve them. As such, modern women need to start deciding whether they are actually adults capable of being responsible for their actions, or if they should be treated like children who have limited rights because they are not developed enough biologically to be entirely responsible for their actions. If women are capable of exercising their rights, then they need to consistently be held responsible for their actions, and therefore held accountable when they become pregnant. Here is a picture of a 20-week ultrasound of my second daughter, who is due on the 11th of November 2013. At the risk of falsely being accused of appeal to emotion, I am going to use this picture as an example to demonstrate how immoral and dehumanizing abortion is. As you can see, there are signs of little hands, a little mouth, a head, and it's easy to make out many other human features, now so well formed that you can even identify the sex of this little human being. In the UK, where I live, you can voluntarily abort a baby up to 24 weeks old. So my little daughter can still be aborted at the time this picture was taken, and even 4 weeks later, well over halfway through a pregnancy. What makes this even more disturbing is that the baby at this point is so large that only by surgically removing the baby is abortion possible. How this occurs is like something out of a horror movie. At 20 weeks, it is strongly believed that the baby will feel pain and is too large to remove in one piece. So the baby has to be taken out of the womb piece by piece through a process of slicing and crushing. I paused there to allow this to sink in. We are talking about destroying little human beings in the most barbaric and inhumane manner imaginable. Why? Because many women in this culture are so infantile that they have no respect for the responsibilities that go along with rights. A baby in the womb is a human life. It doesn't matter that the baby has to rely on the mother to live. The mother exercised her right to have sex and must therefore accept the responsibility that goes along with this. Abortion should only ever occur if the mother's life is in serious jeopardy, though every effort should be made to save the baby's life as well. In this video, I will set out why abortion is a dehumanizing act that allows authority to have dangerous levels of control over human life.